At the beginning of Chapter 2, Fitzgerald is giving the visual displacement between Long Island and Manhattan, providing the moral and social decay resulting from the pursuit of wealth, as the rich indulge themselves with regard for nothing but their own pleasure. The Valley of Ashes, a farm of where ashes take forms of houses and chimneys and rising smoke, men who dimly crumble through the powdery air as their faces were ash-gray. I was curious to see her, although I had no desire to meet her, but I did. I went all the way to New York on a train without Tom. When we stopped, he elbowed me. I followed him, walking on the road under the huge billboard sign of Dr. Eckelberg's stare. As we walked further, we were approached by a trail of ashes. A garage reading repairs, George B. Wilson's, cars bought and sold, and I followed Tom inside.
Man, I've been working here all my life, and no matter how hard I work, I'm never getting out of this place.
I heard footsteps on a staircase, revealing a thick-figured woman blocking out the light from the office door. Her face contained no faucet or gleam of beauty, but there was an immediate perceptible vitality about her, as if her body were continually smoldering.
Welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome to my talk show. We're on a budget, so let's just get started. All my characters are an outcome of my imagination, and since they don't really exist, I will be having a conversation with myself. Do you believe the American dream is achievable in today's society?
Well, old sport, it's hard to say. I think the American dream is achievable in today's society with the proper connections. Back in my day, you had to know certain people or inherit your money. I had some wealth, yet I still never got to achieve the American dream due to one piece of the puzzle that I could never quite get. Daisy. In today's society, there are prominent connections for some individuals, but no matter how hard one works within today's society, many individuals are still left to crumble like ashes.
Do you believe you achieved the American dream?
I almost did, old sport. I worked for 3 years implying the perfect American dream, and everything almost fell into place, but it never all worked out. Everyone, including myself, will always be reaching for a dream that they can never accomplish, because that is all the American dream is, an artificial hope, if you will. But you mustn't give up hope. Hope is all we have, all I have at least. What would you say, Mr. Fitzgerald? Enlighten us, old sport.
I achieved the American dream according to everyone else's standards. I had the money, a beautiful wife, and fame. What more could a man ask for? Others who crave the American dream don't realize that along with it comes corruption, and lots of it. Even though I had achieved the life everyone wanted, I wasn't happy. My wife was cheating on me, and she only loved me for my wealth and fame. Therefore, I did not achieve the American dream, at least not in my standards. Now let's move on to Mr. Dan Cody.
Like Fitzgerald, I'd achieved wealth but was not content nor happy when I had it. Perhaps that's the reason I drank so much. I worked for my money, and when I finally reached the dream and began to live it, I realized how anticlimactic it really was. I had wealth to do what I wanted, but my life began to become lonely. So when I met Gatsby, I jumped at the chance to have the company. I achieved the American dream, but at points I wish I never had. That way I could still have had something to hope for and work towards.
Lastly, we have George Wilson.
I certainly do not believe I have achieved the American dream. I have worked at this gas station in the Valley of Ashes my whole life, and I never had the chance to leave this place. My wife Myrtle and I will most likely be stuck here our whole lives, due to the fact that we have not had the chance to move into a higher social class.
Did achieving the American dream make you feel content and happy?
I believe only select individuals have the chance to obtain the American dream, old sport. If you are fortunate enough to be born into the wealth and the greatness of the upper class, then you will be able to achieve the American dream much faster and more efficiently. Except when you are working for your money, it proves to be harder and results in the consumption of your life. Most of the individuals in the US of A are currently underprivileged and the few that are deemed as rich control most of the society. This is not how the American dream is defined. There is no equality between everyone in society. In other words, not all individuals have an equal and fair chance at achieving the American dream.
Do you think all individuals in the 1920s in the USA had the opportunity to achieve the American dream?
This is a tough one, Old Sport. I believe that if someone works hard enough to sustain the luxury lifestyle while keeping sane, then they are successfully achieving the American dream. But very few individuals get the chance to experience it the way of life. I suppose my answer to the question is no, because there are individuals in the Valley of Ashes who are supporting their family, yet they work so hard the happiness is lost. But then again, individuals who live in wealthier areas have money to support their families, but they aren't happy with their lives. And no matter what, they're always wanting more.
Well, that was a weird dream. Let's start off the day with some internet.
I came into this country when I was 2 years of age, and I am now 19, about to turn 20. So like everyone else, my parents moved into this country to seek for a better life and to provide me with a better quality of education and to make sure that I had everything I could possibly need. So the three of us moved into this country illegally. We didn't know anyone and we couldn't understand or speak the English language. But that's okay because my parents worked really hard since day one in order to build the empire that we have today, and I am beyond blessed and grateful because every single day we are living the American dream. And throughout this journey it has been very tough and challenging, but it was definitely